Northwest Michigan is a great place to live, to raise a family, and to work. What makes Northern Michigan a great place to live isn't just our lakes and beaches, it's the people. Tens of thousands of Northern Michiganders work hard every day to build the economy and to make life in Northern Michigan even better. The region's workforce includes a wide variety of people from different backgrounds, but they share the same basic needs, including access to housing. And unfortunately, when it comes to affordable housing, Northern Michigan has a problem. More and more, the people who work in our region are struggling to find housing they can afford. Housing is considered affordable when costs are less than 30% of their total income. So, for someone earning minimum wage, affordable housing would cost $491 per month. The median rent is significantly higher throughout the region. To afford rental housing in Northern Michigan, a worker would need to earn an hourly wage of around $14.78, which is 56% higher than minimum wage and translates into an annual salary of over $30,000. Many workers in Northern Michigan fall below this level. And even households earning more than that can struggle to find homes they can afford due to an overall housing shortage. A 2019 market study found a need for an additional 10,880 new rental homes and 4,660 for sale homes in our region. It's a basic rule of economics. Prices rise in a shortage, and Northern Michigan's housing prices are outpacing the rest of the state. The housing shortage affects everyone. For low and middle income families, higher housing costs can mean financial insecurity, unsafe or unstable living situations, or even homelessness. For business owners, the housing shortage makes it difficult to attract and keep new employees. And for the region as a whole, higher housing costs lead to sprawl and traffic as workers move farther away from towns in search of affordable housing. Higher levels of financial insecurity can also create instability in the housing market, with increasing numbers of evictions and foreclosures. Some workers may choose to leave the community entirely. While the region's population is growing, the number of working-age adults is shrinking. Half of young professionals recently surveyed in Northwest Michigan say they've considered leaving the region due to high housing costs. What's behind the shortage? Why doesn't the housing market just fix itself? Well, housing policy is complicated and has lots of moving parts, but here are the major reasons. First, zoning regulations determine what can be built and where. These rules vary by township, city, and county, and many of them specifically prohibit the types of housing that are most needed right now: smaller, affordable homes and apartments. These are long-standing rules that are often rooted in fears and stereotypes about what affordable housing is. Second, the costs of land, labor, materials, infrastructure, and taxes are often too high for developers to build homes at prices that are affordable to the workforce, meaning that most of our new construction is geared towards the higher end of the market. Despite rising demand, construction of all types of housing has been well below the 40-year average for the last decade. And third, the emergence of short-term rentals has also reduced the supply of available housing by converting year-round homes into seasonal vacation rentals. Northern Michigan's problem with affordable housing is complex, and it's going to take a systematic regional approach that brings people together to solve this problem. And that's why Housing North was founded. At Housing North, we're bringing together local governments, nonprofits, businesses, and developers to solve our region's housing shortage. We are working to educate our communities about the need for housing, encourage updates to restrictive zoning laws, change state policy to create new tax incentives and encourage private sector solutions, develop local, regional, and statewide funds for housing, create public-private nonprofit partnerships that can build high-quality homes that are affordable to our workforce. The good news is we know these strategies can work because we've seen success when our local governments, developers, nonprofits, and public agencies have worked together to solve our housing problems. It will take more long-term planning and cooperation, but if we continue to work together, we can ensure that the people who help make northern Michigan a great place to live can afford to live here too.